Is it better to rent or buy a home in 2025? It's one of the biggest financial decisions you will make. And in today's market, the answer really depends on the math. Let's break it down. The national median home price in mid-2025 is about $420,000. If you put 10% down, that's $42,000 upfront plus another few thousand in closing costs. At current mortgage rates, around 6.6%. Your monthly payment for mortgage, property taxes, and insurance comes out to roughly $2,900. That's before you factor in repairs, maintenance, or HOA fees. Now, let's look at renting. In most U.S. cities, the median rent is around $1,800 per month. That's significantly cheaper than buying right now. And there's no down payment required. But unlike a mortgage, rent doesn't give you the opportunity to build equity. It's money out with no potential long-term return. So when does buying start to make sense financially? Experts estimate the break-even point is about 7 to 9 years. That's when the long-term benefits of ownership outweigh the higher upfront costs. The key here is time. If you're planning to stay put for less than 5 years, renting is usually the better financial move. But if you're in it for the long haul, buying can pay off, especially if home values rise. Of course, location matters. In fast-growing markets like Phoenix, Austin, and Nashville, home prices soared in the last few years. But rent prices have started to cool. In some of these cities, renting still saves you between $700 and $1,000 a month compared to buying. On the other hand, in smaller cities or more stable markets, the cost difference between renting and buying is much smaller, and sometimes buying actually wins. So what does the math say in 2025? Renting is better if you need flexibility, have limited savings, or aren't sure you'll stay in the area long. Buying is better if you plan to stay put, can afford the upfront costs, and want to build long-term wealth through equity. Still not sure? Try using a rent versus buy calculator from Redfin or the New York Times. It lets you plug in your real numbers and get a clearer picture. And for more practical, data-driven housing advice, subscribe to the Center for Housing IQ. We break down the numbers so you can make smarter moves.